Day 2 here in the Australia Oceania Regional, or as it's more commonly known, Moving Day. 3 scored workouts, 300 points on the line, and a chance for the athletes to cement their place going into the final day, or just stay in that fight for that 3rd place position. Workout 1 of the day, Linda, 3 bars of death, was what the athletes came face to face with first. But before that, we caught up with Cara Saunders, who's done this workout before just without the dumbbells, with the barbell instead, and she gave us her insights.
Yeah.
Putting your baby brain on the spot. Linda in 3 words.
I just want to go bench press, deadlift, clean. Muscular endurance.
Hard or easy?
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
It's sneaky.
Oh, you kind of snuck up on me there.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
I see that.
This year's Linda looked a little bit different to the 2018 version, and that's because it had the dumbbells instead of the barbells, which required more stabilizing muscles, and it meant it was harder to grind out reps. James Newbury actually set the 2nd fastest time in this worldwide when it was done 5 years ago, so hey, it was all to play for. But coming out on top, Jake Douglas with a time of 13:22, 25 seconds ahead of Jay Crouch. That nearly 100 kilos of musculature came in handy, especially on that bench and that deadlift. Got a fist bumped everyone.
Yeah, good guy.
I regret not putting my hand out there so Jake could fist bump me, you know? I messed up, missed opportunity.
I don't know, just must had some bar rubbing on it for like, what is it, 55 reps? Isn't that bad? That's what someone already said to me as well. Yeah, just a couple battle scars, man, that's part of it.
100 points to start the day.
Yep.
The tactics were win the big pump-up event in the morning, so you get all the cameras on you, so you look the most swole.
Exactly what
get the best photos of the weekend.
That's right, all I did was push-ups and tan out the back, that's it.
Is that a bench press workout?
Yeah, I think bench got a lot to do with it, and I also think lungs at the back end of the workout. I think most people could do 10, 9, 8 pretty well, and then whoever's got the lungs to back that up at the end of the workout. So yeah, it's like if you're strong, it's an endurance fitness workout. If you're fit, then it's definitely a bench press workout.
Yeah. And you're proud of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What does Jake Douglas remind you of?
I just made them laugh because I was like, he reminds me of Korg because he's like massive, but like, hi guys. Hi, my name's Korg. Like,
nice to meet you, bro.
He's such a nice, happy guy.
Yeah.
Like you'd imagine, like, and then he's like, hi.
Made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors.
Now, as there's only 3 spots available here in the Oceania region that qualify to the CrossFit Games, it's a kind of do or die situation. Ellie Turner, coming in today too, was on the outside looking in 5th, and had to really make moves here in this workout, and took a 2nd place with a time of 13:27, 10 seconds behind the winner, Emily DeRoy. Who'd have thought? Good at bench.
Just like all like dumb girl fitness, like blah, blah, good at bench. I'm good at lifting weights. Blah, blah, blah.
Did you enjoy that one a bit more than yesterday?
Yeah. Finally got a barbell in my hands. Been waiting a little bit, so yeah, that was good.
Tell me about it.
That was bloody fun. It's bad here.
Did you expect to do that well?
No, I never want to go into like an event expecting to do well. I definitely have like my strengths and weaknesses through events. That one being a strength event, I was going into it with the goal to win, and then just having that win as just a little cherry on top.
Feels good to achieve your goals, eh?
Yeah, absolutely it does.
Late for his meetup. He's so famous. Whoa, who's that? He's lost his athlete. He doesn't, Mr. Unknown.
Majors, how are you guys?
It's my favourite part about meeting you guys. We just get called legends all day. Hi. You're a legend.
So are you.
I was trying to make you jump, but there was too many people.
Yeah, oh yeah. Make the wrong one jump.
It's too fancy for me, man. I know iPhone, pinch and zoom. Yeah, three in a row now.
Oh.
Should have been, like we said earlier in the week, should have been 6 out of 6, but you know, adversity is good. Didn't like it yesterday, but thanks, Jerry. I like in hindsight, I like that we got knocked off our post a little bit. Like, it's good to take a little hit to the ego and like remind you that to be humble, that like no one's spot's guaranteed and you got to fight for it. It makes the wins more worth it, especially when you know the other teams are legit. They all are. They're all great teams, so it makes the win like more meaningful.
How motivational, eh?
Get in the gym and train, team.
We don't quit mentality.
Yeah, hit Craig's 150 burpee jump lunge thing again. It's bad. It's been about 2 years now, right? You've recovered?
Yeah,
just enough time to recover?
That's why I quit CrossFit.
Wide double back.
Telling Jazz before, I was looking at you on the box and I couldn't work out if you had a red lolly before the event, and then I realised after you must have like bit your tongue.
No, I got that. Was bleeding.
Oh, so you bit it off?
No, I
didn't. Skin off mid-workout?
No, I didn't bite my skin off.
Well, how did you have blood in your mouth?
Well, I think it cracked and I've like wiped my mouth or something.
Goodness.
I don't know.
It's all about keeping these boys alive this weekend.
I'll bleed for this
If we make the games, I'm going to have grey hair by the time we get there.
From the last clip, it's been about 20 minutes. He's just debriefed one person on the way up the tunnel. Still ain't got...
Your cool down.
You rang? What are you saying?
His cool down is just talking to someone.
Yeah, that's my warm up.
Nearly a full house, and it's the snatch event. I'm so excited for this one. When I saw all the programming come out, I was like, this one's going to be hype. You've not got a lot of time to hit the snatch, but if you hit something or you make it within the last couple of seconds, this whole place is going to erupt. There's going to be flames, and I just can't wait. Fast lifting events are the most fun. I'm like this, watching. It's really off-putting for myself. I can't concentrate. Now this snatch event, the athletes had 6 minutes to hit a max snatch, but before that, they had to run 800 meters on the curve runner. Just a little pre-fatiguing. My eyes were peeled for anything over 300 pounds. I think that's a super impressive snatch. And from last week's results, the current best belonged to Jason Hopper with 305 pounds. So would we see bigger than that? 2 males went over the 300 pound barrier. Darcy Hancock hit 305 pounds.
Trap Daddy's got to hit 310. Let's go, Trap Daddy's about to do 310. Let's go, Trap Daddy.
It's 141 for the English and anyone outside of America. But taking the win, Jake Douglas with 310 pounds. All eyes were on him today for the barbell workouts, and he didn't disappoint. He made it look easy too. About that is he left it until the last second, you know, like he had the time to hit it, and if he missed it he could have had the time to go again, but instead he's like, nope, wait till the last 10 seconds, I'm backing myself, I'm gonna hit it. And he did what he needed to do to win the event. Smart, that's competition. But now he's got to run 800 meters really fast. After that first part, athletes had 2 minutes of rest before they went into the second part, which was 8 snatches, 185 pounds for the males, 125 pounds for the females, into a 800 meter run as fast as you possibly could. And it was brutal. Like, really, at the end, it kind of looked... I wouldn't want to do it, put it that way. Now this is where it's crazy. Coming from a couple of different heats, the top 3 athletes were separated by less than 1 second. With Jay Crouch getting third with a time of 306.38, James Newbury coming second with a time of 306.19, and taking the win, Isaac Newman with a time of 3 minutes, 5 seconds and 53. I mean, it really couldn't have got any closer, but the stadium, I'm telling you, was erupting over it. Anyway.
definitely a fun one.
You set the crowd on fire out there.
Thank you.
That was the James Newbury crowd.
Mate, that was... I just, thrived off the crowd getting under it. I haven't snatched that much in a competition ever. That's good.
And you made it look really easy.
Oh, I felt like I should have gone 275.
You should.
Dang.
Me and Royce were at the top going, oh, one more try.
I was like, consistency.
And then you started slow on the run and then like picked up, and by the end the crowd, because you were picking up the pace as the crowd level was going up.
Yeah, I was looking at time and I was like, oh, I got enough for maybe like 250, 300 of a good slog, and I started picking up at 400. I was like, maybe too early, and then the crowd started getting around. I was like, oh, I'm going numb. Perfect, I'm going numb. This is what I want. So that was mega.
I don't think I've heard that crowd that loud, even at the games. That was like, I'm shaking. That was an insane moment.
Freaking wild. Oh, thank you so much. Execution.
The smile on the face says it all.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. I needed one. I needed one.
He's the nicest person. I feel so happy for him. What a show he put on, eh?
I told you that 800 meter sprint isn't going to go.
Another event win.
Yeah. I wasn't sure about my man. Like the heat before, or the second heat before, hit 305. Yeah, hit 305. So I just said, well, I'm going to go 225, 275, 295. Would have got me a top 5, and then I just threw the Hail Mary for 310.
These just little bits and pieces.
You got given something. Come on, let's open it up. The fans going to be loving this. You're going to be loving it.
Yeah.
It's Jordan. Oh, it's like a training journal.
It's Jordan. Yeah. Training journal. Got a stubby for the after party. That's always handy, isn't it? And maybe a bag for the stuff to go in.
Oh, it's a sick bag for the after party.
Yeah. I'll rock that.
How was the 800? Good?
Yeah, dude, honestly, when I was, like, on the runner, it just felt good. Like, running that hard, it goes really quick, obviously. And, yeah, I just feel like I could just carry the momentum. Like I was saying out there, it was hard, it was like worse running to the runner. Once you're on the runner, it just felt nice.
And then when you get off the runner?
Yeah, when you get off the runner, you're just happy, so it's good.
Now on the women's side, I want to highlight this. With 3 events down, the top 6 were separated by 20 points. And obviously with this event being scored as 2 separate events, the snatch and the run, there were 200 points up for grabs. And a chance to really skyrocket yourself up the leaderboard. Now looking at the women's side, the weights weren't separated by much. 1st through 7th separated by 5 pounds, with the top 3 all tying at 190 pounds. But more importantly for Ellie Turner, she hit that 190 pound lift with literally 2 seconds to go. She was loading her plates with 20 seconds to go, and we were like, I don't know if she's gonna hit it. And she hit it. Winning the run on the female side, Caitlin Van Zyl for a 2nd win of this semi-final, with a time of 3:19.7, over 6 seconds ahead of 2nd place. But just take a quick look down that leaderboard, Ellie Turner took a 4th, which really meant the end of the day leaderboard had a proper shake-up in these 2 events that you'll see at the end of this video. Just waving at all the fans.
Thank you.
Looked like you had a lot of fun.
I think you call it fun. That hurt a lot. My legs are just smoked.
Whereabouts did you question yourself?
I feel like when it got to like the 600 meter mark, it was just like I felt nothing, and it was just all like, your legs are there, just keep moving.
Another day done. No, but you're taking the lift.
It almost sounds like a... It's usually like the DJ.
We're only on the second. Look at this. Have you been using this every time? This is my first time.
I mean, if I'm going to level 2, no. But level 3 up to the suites, yeah.
This is our first time.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been getting in your steps?
Yeah.
That's how you get them calves, I guess, you know? That's how you build it, Craig.
So, the end of day leaderboard looks like this. On the female side, Ellie Turner jumped from 5th to 1st throughout the day and has an 8-point lead ahead of Grace Walton. But I feel like anyone in that top 5 with 200 points left to play for tomorrow could be in those top 3 spots and go into the CrossFit Games. And then on the male side, Jay Crouch's consistency puts him 66 points ahead at the top of the leaderboard of Bailey Martin, and Jake Douglas currently, after his two event wins today, sits in third with 375 points. And really, it looks like any of those top 4 currently on the leaderboard could go to the games. So I mean, tomorrow, it's all to play for. There's going to be some fireworks. We all know it. And I can't wait to take you through it. If you've enjoyed today's video, team, please do smash that like button. I'm putting a lot of effort into these. Doing my hardest. And yeah, if no one's told you today, you're an absolute legend. And we'll catch you in day 3. Nearly all over.